How power players learn to buy companies without playing by the old rules. Hello, everyone. My name is Tessa. Welcome to the Futurist Mindset Show. I'm here to introduce you to your host, Reagan Rodriguez. Reagan is a futurist who teaches stratosphere wealthy legacy families how to become impact investors. Hi, Reagan. How are you?
I am doing better than I deserve. How about yourself, Tessa?
Oh, I'm doing very well. And I just love our time together where I get to learn so much. And today, never cease to amaze me what you can tell us and teach us. So why don't you go ahead and take it away?
Yeah. If you remember, I was telling you I'm not sure what the title's going to be, and I said, "Give me a few hours and I'll think about it." And what I was thinking is about the title. What I really mean by that is that we're an exclusive enclave of deal makers, capital tacticians, and wealth architects who have decided that that old game of business, it's broken. The ones that don't want a job, they want equity. They want more than that. They want mastery. So let's address the real reason why you're listening to this. It's not to play small. It's not to collect just more information, but it's to escape that stagnation. And at the end of the world, people like you can acquire businesses that they once thought they had to build from scratch. Now, most of what you've heard about with mergers and acquisitions is useless. It's outdated. It's written by people that get paid by the hour to slow things down. Advisors advising you to get more advisors. Law firms billing you to just breathe. That's not our world. That's theirs. You see, when Fortune 500 companies buy each other, I've noticed that it's like a chess game of committees, shareholders, and distant negotiations. But when you buy a founder-led business, it's personal, it's raw. The seller is the business. Their emotions, legacy, ego, sometimes family legacies involved, and very few know how to navigate that world. And that's why you're here. We don't follow those rules in this club. We instead rewrite them. Because when you understand the psychology of that seller, you can structure elegant, no money down acquisitions that brokers would never even mention. They're still out here asking, what do you want for it? And they're accepting answers like, oh, $1 million, as if they were written in stone. I don't ask how much. We instead teach you to ask, what's the real need behind that number? The reality is most of these managed owned businesses, they never sell. And it's not because there aren't any buyers, but it's because there aren't educated buyers. Well, that changes now because inside the club, I'm going to teach you how to cut through the noise. No retainers, no academic theory, just real world frameworks. And it's going to make you dangerous in the best way possible. You don't need a private equity background like I have. You just need the right map and then someone to just kind of help walk you through it. And here's the key. You can't learn this from just reading alone, just like you can't learn to swim by watching YouTube videos. At some point, you have to jump in. At some point, the first deal has to be done. And once it is, it then kind of unlocks something permanent inside of you. We give you the compressed knowledge, yes, but most importantly, we're going to give you the confidence to take action before you're ready, because the secret is that no one feels ready. I see it in our members. I see it in entrepreneurs with decades of experience. Suddenly, they feel like rookies again. Good. That's humbling. And that humility is actually power. It keeps you coachable. It keeps you curious and awake. Inside the Underground Club, you're never going to do it alone. We pair you with others. Joint ventures happen faster here than anywhere else. Why? Because people lean on each other's strengths. One person's legal blind spot might be another person's sweet spot. Kind of like skydiving for the first time. Instead of jumping solo, you're strapped to someone that's already done 50 jumps.
True.
And they know exactly when to pull the cord. That's the kind of support we offer. Your first deal is not going to be just a transaction. It's going to be your identity. And after that, every meeting changes. Every negotiation is going to have that spoken confidence of someone that's already done it. And once that identity is installed, you're not going to go back. So the question is this: are you going to wait until you know more or feel ready? Or are you going to take the leap and finally do the thing you've been circling for years? Join the Fifth Avenue Underground Club. We'll give you the blueprint, the tactics, the access, the actual deal structures, the joint venture partners.
Oh no, who would want to jump out of a plane by themselves without knowing how?
No.
So similarly, you don't want to do this on your own. You want that the support of Reagan and the others in this group. So like Reagan said, you can join the Underground Club. You can find out more about it by going to Fifth Avenue Capital website, 5THAAVC.com. It's on the screen, and connect with Reagan, find out what next steps, because it is invitation only. And I think that just want to remind you not to be afraid to take that step. I've seen so many people in entrepreneurial ventures, they're just not sure if they're ready for it, but you're ready. You all are ready. So reach out to Reagan. If you'd like to get notifications when we go live, just hit the bell and you'll get notifications in YouTube whenever we're live online. So thank you so much, Reagan. I appreciate it. And I hope you all will reach out to Reagan and find out more about this opportunity. Thanks so much, everyone.